When I first saw the peculiar old man, he was being harassed by a bunch of hooligans at the grocery store. They called him names like Freak. You freak! After he escaped their clutches, he went to the cashier where he paid for his checked-off shopping list. He uttered not a word to her and then left. I followed him home and watched as the incandescent flame that lit his house slowly went out. He went to sleep as I spent a night awake, thinking about this strange man. The next morning I woke up amid a bout of thoughtfulness, and then ran into a peculiar young woman who set my mind sprawling once more.
John told me to go pound sand, but I'd rather just, let his mom pound him into slime, and then serve it to him on the Christmas plate he stole from my house at the party last weekend. I can't believe him. Ugh. LOL, Courtney just sent me a picture of her in this way funny leather jacket. It totally looks like the jacket Brad used to wear. Ugh, this Facebook app is so slow.
How many hours do you spend on your phone every day?
I don't know, a lot. Like, this one time, my mom got way pissed at me because my grades sucked, bad. I was fashionable fad. Get it? Because my grade spelled fad twice. So she was all running at me, and I stuffed the phone down my bra, but she, grabbed me and pulled it out, and I was all, harassment. And she was like, you're worthless. And I was like, you're the worst mother ever. I don't really care now that she's gone, though.
I had now in my head these two characters, so different in the way they held themselves, yet there seemed to be a common thread connecting the both of them. I couldn't put my finger on it. What made these individuals so distinctly different and yet familiar? My brain, calamitous, eventually lost sight of this intrigue. Until, that is, I met a deranged fellow, living in the oddest of conditions. His only given name was Jonah the Whale, written in marker on the side of his residence.
Then he ran past me, burning, and turning. And I felt those eyes, those horrible eyes. They were so wretched. They burned into my skin. I still feel it. I looked at me, pathetic, wretched loser. What god in heaven would send my worthlessness? Bleaching, lecherous life, lost.
What does the CTR stand for?
I'm Jonah, and I choose the right. The right. I'm the whale, and I will corrupt the righteous. Corrupt the righteous.
He was before me now, this being, filled with hope and despair, a foil of himself, so strange and yet so vivid. I began to retrace my steps, to think upon the 3 encounters I had had with these queer folk. The teenage texter, the man, Jonah the Whale. They were new to me. They were weird, strange, but I couldn't stop thinking about them. Why? What are they to me? What do they matter? Why should I understand them? They're freaks.
She left me alone because she loves me. She knows I can only get better if I'm on my own. She left me because she hates me. And I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. She loves me. She does. I know her love. And I feel it in my bones. In my heart. She loves me.
I'm so sick of all the oppression stuff. People losing freedom, their minds, you know. It's like, I never quite feel like I'm ready, you know, for life or whatever. The world is this big, crazy place, and like, everybody just wants to look at themselves in the mirror. That's why there are like a lot of windows in places. People sit and stare at their stuff, themselves, you know. They're all just like trying to be happy or whatever, but I hear crying this and hear me that, and people wanting to kill themselves, you know, and I just say, screw it, I'll do what I want.
Do you have any family left?
My dad, M. White Smith. I call him Milky White. He does this way awkward cereal milk thing. It's weird, but then he pretends to brush my hair, and I like feel him, you know. It's like that brush is actually in my hair, and there it is, that love thing. Family. Sometimes I go and see my crazy old uncle who lives by where he thinks is my house, Smith's, because I'm a Smith. He like rambles about this weird spiritual stuff and argues with himself, but he always says he loves me. Makes me feel like strong. I feel purpose. It's like, when I think of it, about all the crap and oh my goshes in the world, I think of everyone like climbing the staircase together, and we're all like blindfolded, like pillowcases on our heads or something. We're all just insane, like crazy, but crazy's normal. We can't ever know for sure, like what's up in the next stair. We can love each other and discover what's inside of us so that we can at least get up there. We're just a big, crazy, dysfunction-like family who's always judging with the eyes. But when everybody's like blind, all the same.